Alright guys, so this time we're doing notes 3.2. We're going to go over cardioids and limasomes. So these look really complicated. They're really not that bad. So once again, just like we were doing with shifting the circles right and left and up and down on the previous lesson, with these we're doing kind of the same thing where we're shifting the circle right and left or up and down depending on cosine and sine. But what's changing is this little thing right here, okay? So that is going to be reflected of the cardioid or the limasome. So what you need to understand here, okay? The graph doesn't, you don't have to draw these perfectly, guys. They just need to be close, okay? But what's going on is that if the A's are the same, if these two numbers are the same, the picture is going to look like this, okay? And the distance where it crosses the y-axis, that's going to be A. And then this distance is 2A, okay? So if A was 3, then this would be 3, 3, and 6, where it crosses the x-axis. All right? It's not that bad. We're going to look at some examples in a minute. Okay? So let's look at the limasomes. Okay, so now with this no loop, so that means it doesn't really come back to the origin. It just kind of comes down a little bit and then goes in and does that. Okay? Remember, on the previous one, it went back to the origin and then came out. This one doesn't really do that. Little bit of a bump, but not much. Okay? So if A is bigger than B, meaning the first number before the plus or the minus of B, that's what determines whether it does this. If A is less than B, then it does this thing where it goes through the origin, it does a loop, and then goes back around. And then your x-coordinate where it touches the x-axis is B minus A, and then where it comes over and touches over here doesn't change. That's A plus B. Okay? I mean, I could sit here and talk about these two right here all day, but until you see some examples, you're not really probably going to get it very easily. Okay? So let's look at some examples. So, the first one, if you look right here, the two numbers are the same. Okay? If the two numbers are the same, that's a cardioid. Okay? So, we know that it's going to cross at 2 right there, 2 right there, and then 2 times 2, which is 4 right there. And then you just draw the cardioid. Okay? Not too bad. If we look at the next one, A and B are also the same. So again, we have a cardioid. Okay? And then it goes up to 2, down to 2, and since this is negative, now the circle goes this way. So 2 times 2 is negative 4. Okay? Make sense? I hope so. Okay? So now look at this one. 3 and 3. Since those are the same, we have a cardioid. Okay? Now, it's sine. So if it's sine, then it's going to go on the y-axis. And it's negative, so it goes down instead of up. Okay? And so this should be 3, 3, and 3 times 2, 6. Okay, so here we have 4 and 1. So if you look at the previous page, if A was bigger than B, then you didn't have the loop. You had the one without the loop. A limason without the loop. Okay? So then this number and this number are A. Okay? Right here, you have A minus B. A minus B. No, B minus A. B minus A. You have B minus A right there. And A plus B right there. So -3, 5, 4, and 4. Okay? Same thing here, except now we have negative, so it goes this way. It's cosine, so it's on the x. Goes this way. Okay? So you have negative, what is it? 2 and 4, so this should be 2. And then 4 plus 2 should give you 6. All right. Let's look at this next one. 2 and 1. So A is definitely still greater than B. We have sine, so that's the y-axis. So now the circle's going to go up because it's positive. All right, and then this should be -2 and 2, 2 and 1, and 2 minus 1. Okay? All right, so I don't even think I need to move this up. I think we can do it here. So A and B, now B is bigger than A. So now we're going to have the loop-de-de-loop. Okay? So with the loop-de-de-loop, you've got A plus B over here. It's cosine, so it's on the x. You have A plus B, so that's 7. Okay, you have B minus A, so this is going to be 1 right here. All right, and then these two should be 3. All right, same thing here. B's bigger than A. So you're going to have the loop-de-de-loop. It's sine, so it's going to go y. It's positive, so it's going to go up. Okay, 1 and 1 here. Going through the origin. Okay, and you have 2 minus 1. So right there, you're at 1 again. And then this should be 2 plus 1, which is 3. I'm just using the formulas on that sheet, guys. Okay, same thing here. Minus cosine, so it's going to go left and on the x-axis. Okay, you're at 1 and 1. Okay, 4 minus 1, so you're over here at 3. And 4 plus 1, so you're over here at 5. And that's it. Okay? If you have any questions, see me in tutorials, guys.